My name is Godfrey Riddle. I studied abroad in the summer in St. Petersburg, Russia. I went for the St. Petersburg Language and Culture program. Immediately, I didn't have any concerns, although I attended the orientation and my professor mentioned that since it was Russia, they have a higher population of Caucasian people, and that takes on a different meaning in Russia too when you say Caucasian. I guess I'll explain that later, but most of the people there are white, so that was one concern she had, and they are a little more racist than you would expect, like overtly racist. So she was a little concerned about me being a minority and going to Russia and just facing just racism and people just being really rude or intolerant of the fact that I am a minority. A lot of people stared, which was really cool for me because it was like being a celebrity. So that was really interesting, and there were people who would come up and just take pictures with me and ask to take pictures with me, or like slyly take pictures of me when they thought I wasn't watching. And when we went to Peterhof, it was really funny because there was a school there that was from the countryside coming in to see the palace. And it was a group of students who were about, I'd say 13 or 14, and the whole group, like they just kept staring at me and giggling and like pointing and talking. And I was like, oh, this is kind of awkward. But I just waved at them and laughed and took pictures with them if they asked politely. So it wasn't too bad. I'm really fortunate about that. I would say do it. I mean, when in your life are you going to get the chance to go to school in another country and live there for an extended period of time? Yeah, you may, when you're older or now, travel to a country and you may do the Europe backpacking thing, but the majority of people are probably going to be there at most 3 weeks. I got to stay in Russia. I got to live there for a month and a half. And when are you going to get to do that, ever? Unless you, I don't know, magically get a job that will transport you there and you get to live abroad. And it's something that I would never, ever take back from my college experience. It's one of the highlights, aside from winning the national championship freshman year. It's one of the highlights.